stop, pause, and think. You can change how you feel. You gotta stop, pause, and think. You just get prettier on the inside.
Oh.
What do you think of that?
Is Clementine pretty?
The dog?
Yeah.
Look at her!
5 more minutes, please.
Oh, 5 more minutes? That's pretty much a long time.
So here we are. Say hi, Abs.
Hi.
Now you used to say, Mom, say hi.
Mom, say hi.
Hi! And we are talking about music today.
What do you call them? Oh, feet. Slip in your feet, don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping into storm.
Abbey was the type of autism who was very isolative, like really kind of in your own world. And that changed very much with music. I saw music and other therapies open the door to come into this time-space continuum.
I could be higher than
For Abbey, music was life-changing. We put Abbey in a theater program when she was like 13. Was that your first one? And can you describe what it was like when you went first on stage in that very first play that you did at the help group?
I felt completely zoned out, and I walked off stage and the other girl tries to find me. But other than that, did autism affect me at 13?
What do you think?
It did, but not as much as I did when I was a kid, a little bit less.
Then like say 5 and 6?
Yeah.
Yes, I mean everything has been about...
Life was like medium for me as a teen.
Do you think?
Medium.
Okay, and now what's it like for you?
Easy as an adult.
You think
Medium as a teenager, but hard as a child.
Are you doing things now that you couldn't imagine that you'd be able to do?
Yes.
Okay, but then you started to do your theater and your music, right? And we did that first show.
Yes.
And you wanted to keep doing it. Do you know why you kept wanting to do it?
To make more friends and stay after school to be with some friends.
That's
It's an after-school program just to spend more time with my friends for social time.
So you like that?
Yes.
Was it easy to make friends there as opposed to at school?
Oh, yes.
Why was it easier?
Because I could spend more time. I stayed after school at the help group because it was a theater company.
So they had activities and games?
Yes, it was fun, and I was a little nervous at first to do it, but then I got used to it.
Okay.
And when she was late, I would get wigged out. I'd get very OCD. You know who I would be like a little bit?
Who?
Rabbit from Winnie the Pooh. Better late than never.
You got used to it. Now do you care if I'm late?
No.
She doesn't care now. But I think
Even if you weren't late, you know what I want to do? Play Candy Crush.
There you go.
Move to Nashville and be a singer.
Say it again.
Oh, I think we should need to move to Nashville because I want to be a professional singer.
Let's do it.
That's a good place to be.
But bad news
what do
is
you
I
think?
wont be having In and Out.
I mean, I say just hang out there for a little bit first. See how you like it.
But my collectibles are going with me, but they'll just go in they're going to be down in the basement in case there's a tornado. They'll all be down in the basement. And me and Clementine, and I'll have a big TV watching movies.
Okay, this is when we move to Nashville and there's a tornado. Is this what's happening now?
it's just
The collectibles, all my stuffed animals, they'll be in the basement.
What did you say about In and Out?
They won't have In and Out anymore.
Can we talk about music?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to talk about, I was going to tell Jillian about the very, very first musical song that you actually wrote on your own. Do you think you can focus?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to say it instead of me?
I believe so.
All right.
Okay.
Is it too bright or did you get mascara in your eye?
Mascara in my eye. I wrote my first ever song in Spectrum Laboratory. Love is Magic. About a decade ago, back in 2015.
Can you tell us a little bit about that program?
That program helped me. We wrote our own songs in Spec Labs.
Is that your first time writing a song?
Yep.
Not only did they write a song, they did a video to go with it.
Love is awesome. Love is magic. Love is awesome. Love is magic. Love is awesome.
Just saying, when I sat in the audience and I watched that first song, one, she sang it really well. It was just, she was so connected. So it was more of a watching the communication of song. But just seeing that, I knew that this was something we had to continue doing.
Love is awesome.
write about love?
Because I've always wanted a relationship. And I really want to get married.
Okay, well, I know that's going to happen for you someday, honey. I know that. Okay?
Yeah, and I want my hair to turn red when I get married.
All of the things that we did from music therapy at 3 led us here. You know, this just didn't happen. We've been working on it with no expectation, with the hope that Abbey would have music as a catalyst to help her connect and just talk to people. A catalyst to helping her communicate. That was it. And the rest just kind of happened. And I just want to talk about your songwriting. All right. So one of the things we did was, after she did that Love is Magic song in that program, we thought, you know, we should write more songs. We didn't really do anything. A couple of years went by, but Abbey was in a therapy. Remember with Sarah Taylor?
Yeah.
And what was that second song about?
Stop, pause, and think.
And tell us what that was.
I have to think before I speak.
It was a therapy that we came up with Sarah, who understood how Abbey's mind worked, and Abbey was having a hard time controlling thoughts. So we came up with a strategy to stop, to pause, and think about what you're going to say before you say it.
Abbey, so tell me, what strategies can you use when you're feeling stressed? Remember, we talked about it. You're going to stop, pause, and think before you say anything.
And Abbey couldn't remember to do it. So we turned it into a song so she could remember to do it. And that was it. Remember to sing it. Stop, pause, and think. You can change how you feel.
You gotta stop, pause, and
Like, we just did it. It's like there's resources I always like to people right in front of you that you can use to challenge, to engage, to have a message or whatever that is. So that we actually had a bunch of her friends from Spectrum Laboratory come to our house and help make a little music video to explain what it was, just for fun. And that's kind of how we've rolled into more and more and more and more. And of course, the boyfriend song was the one that you just did. So,
Do you want to keep performing and writing songs?
do you want to sing in a big stadium?
yes.
And who would you like to sing with?
Miley Cyrus.
That's a favorite.
Well, I'm gonna get back to knitting.
Okay. Thank you for coming and joining.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. It's great that she knows she needs a break, because otherwise she could get dysregulated. So that's good.
Did you ever imagine her singing to 6,000 people or on national television?
I couldn't imagine her doing any of the things that she has done. Not that she wasn't smart enough or capable enough, but the deficits of social language, the struggles, the tears, the crying, the therapies, all I wanted her to do is really be able to self-advocate and just connect with people in our lives. And that wasn't even happening in those earlier days. So what's happening now is it shows her soul, it shows her work ethic, it shows the desire and her want to connect.
Okay, what about this one?
C flat or D flat or C sharp.
Yeah. Can I play 2 notes?
Yeah.
Okay, here's 2.
B flat and F sharp.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Nice. What if I played 3 notes?
No, that's too hard.
Should we try it just for fun, just
Yeah.
to see? Just to see, okay?
A, D, F, and A.
Okay, what about last one, all right? Just for fun. This one's a little tricky.
G and F.
Yeah. Nice, Abby. You got a great ear.
F as in flower and G as in glory.
You got perfect pitch, my friend.
Yes, she did.
It's easy to be angry and negative about it, but Abby's just never quit. She's a hard worker, and I also am a hard worker, and I was determined to go around authority figures that might have told me some diagnostic thing or some opinion. It's like, you don't know her. She tells me I'm auditioning for Wendy and Peter Pan, and I'm like, oh my God, I gotta help her. I gotta get the music, we gotta practice, where are the lines? So I call the school and I say, Abby's auditioning for Wendy and Peter Pan. You know, can you send me the material? And the woman said, no, Abby's already been cast as Wendy and Peter Pan. I said, what? She said, yeah, she came at lunch, and so she signed up on her own, went, got it, and did it. So I had nothing to do with it. I never saw the thing. They practiced at school at lunch. I show up at the end of this semester to see her 3 performances of Wendy and Peter Pan.
The second star to the right, wish you would show the way, where Peter's stories never end, no father to
She was magnificent. She sang perfectly. Her mannerisms were very, like, not even that of herself to be in this world. The lines were perfect, and she had a blast, and you know, you wouldn't know that there was any internal struggle going on at all. And it was in that moment, I think I really felt, wow, there's so much she can do here. But again, not as to be the lead in a play or any of that stuff. It's therapeutic. She's connecting, man. She's like in this play and she's having a good time. And it was more that. And I almost still have a bias to this as a therapy. And I know people like to get into acting and music because they want to get on TV and they want to do things, but we have never looked at it that way. It's like art or painting or any of those things that people love doing. You do the thing you love and you see where it leads you, but do what you love, regardless of the outcome. If you love it, do it. So from where she's come from there, and I've always said it's therapeutic for her. And I'm so glad that we found this. If you want to hear more about Abbey, things we did, things we didn't do, things I wished I'd done, things I wish I could have done, things I couldn't afford, things I could afford, like and subscribe.